Так, записуємо. Hello, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Eugene, where Eugene is viewing things as always. This is going to be episode number 35 of Public Drum Shaming by Eugene T, where T stands for toasting. Yes, we have rebranded into toasting instead of roasting. Toasting! Today we're gonna take a look at these brave, unlucky, reckless 5 participants. As of lately, as you know, we started reviewing only 5 people because I'm receiving less submissions overall and we are speeding up things and the episode is gonna be shorter. Once again, let me know if you like it or if you don't like it. Mr. Ryan Sinnot has been rescheduled here, as you can see, as I promised last time. For all of you guys who don't want to wait around, you can always check the timestamps in the description to this video in order to make a jump in the future to the desired one. To all of you guys who haven't participated yet and would like to be featured, make sure that you watch the video on rules of submission before sending me your stuff in order to avoid chaos and confusion. And of course, I encourage everybody who already participated to send the second or third video the same way. Additionally, you can always become a member of my YouTube channel or a patron if you feel generous enough to support me during these dark and uncertain times, morally and more importantly, financially. Any help is appreciated and welcome. If you become a member of my YouTube channel or a patron, you're going to be able to also ask for these subscriber special requests where I watch and review any kind of random drum stuff that you send at me. You don't need to have consent from anybody. It can be John Bonham's solo from the 18th century or Joy Jordison's whatever playing with Metallica and so on. Additionally, of course, you unlock early access to all my drum content. You get custom emojis on YouTube channel and you can also watch most of my drum videos with drums only, without any playback, and hopefully much more exclusive content in the future. Before we dive in, I just wanted to point out, as you can see, the background is green. It's beautiful, sunny June outside, so we have made it to summer. Congratulations, guys. I'm gonna cheer you right now and just open this refreshing kombucha. Did you know that they pronounce it kombucha in German-speaking countries? Mamma mia. I was hoping to actually have the turtles disappear with the green screen, but even cooler, look at this. We're back with the zero alcohol Ottakringer beer, and as you can see, the beer passes through them like sewer water through their veins because the turtles are healthy. They follow exclusively the New York style sewer pizza diet and they're shredded as hell. They got their beach bodies this summer. They managed to do it. What's your excuse? Additionally, I actually changed my mind. I'm gonna wear this hoodie as a tribute to my good friend Fabi, who accidentally forgot it. If you occasionally want to wear other people's merch, make sure to become good friends with him. Today I'll be extra harsh on everybody's metal drumming because Fabi is a well-known critic. I don't have nothing else to say. I don't have ice cream because there's no time. I'm running short on time. As always, I already ate. I just have my bacteria tea. Without any further chit-chat, let's jump in right into the first submission from Mr. Ryan Sinnot, who is a recurring character and he is an absolute badass. That's a spoiler alert. We're gonna first watch his previous video, which was a Rings of Saturn video. Yes,
Wow,
it was absolutely insane. Super tight snare, skin tension.
Wow.
Great double strokes.
Grindcore sound, trigger on the kick. Whoa, double strokes.
Yeah, it was like a one camera, one take.
I'm getting a violation.
Super technical stuff.
Tempos.
The bad stuff? Well, I mean like the production, the sound, video, and
sound
room
video.
and lights. And super cool that you did everything in one take, you know. As an audition video, this would be fantastic. You know, as a video to entertain and amaze others.
As an audition video,
did you know that Ryan actually
Hollywood
is the drummer of
than
Rings
last
of Saturn? This is so cool.
Other than that,
I asked for Hollywood, more Hollywood than last time. This is, guess what? Rings of Saturn once again. Official drum playthrough, so cool. Ah, it's the same room. Where's the Hollywood, bro? The thumbnail was so promising. It's the same production. That's it, minus point. Sorry, Fabi is harsh. Oh yes. This pattern with the kicks. Very good pattern to learn double strokes. You always alternate them with singles, heel up, and you push your body to use the same hip movement for double strokes, imitating as if there were singles as well. What tempo is this? So many tempo changes. This is so ridiculous. The sound is very Guitar Pro-ish. Is it Guitar Pro sound, maybe? Guitar Pro has the best guitar sound, so fight me. But the double strokes are so good. It's like they're very like live sloppy, but precise. I beg you, invest into good production. Ah, the drum kit sounds like toy drum kit. Only the triggers sound awesome. Castlevania. Even more Castlevania. Awesome, man. Exceptional technique and skills. Pay attention to how close he sits to the edge of the chair here. Super close. It's like maybe easier for the double strokes to lean into the kit a bit more. No end screen annotations on top of your drumming. Minus point. Thank you very much for the second submission. The good stuff. Double strokes, insane techniques, super crazy technical patterns. You were awesome the first time, you're still awesome the second time. Nothing has changed regarding that. The bad stuff. Unfortunately, nothing has improved ever since. And everything I wanted to say, I already said, so... No end screen annotations, fancy lights, camera, audio. Go. You are carrying a heavy burden on your shoulders right now. You're part of a big band, a big name, so make sure that you live up to the expectations. Super cool. Keep up the good work. Let's continue, guys. Entry number 2 from Mr. Aaron, who is a newcomer to these series. Welcome, Aaron. Glad to have you on board. Pan Aaron is gonna perform for us A figure. This is and this is a crazy tough song which he's gonna perform on an E drum kit. A quickie once again. 260 something BPM, a quickie. Yes, it is. This was recorded in a rush. So what you see is my second take. Due to the same reason I accidentally mapped a crash to my floor tom. So excuse me for that. Bro, it's not a mistake, it's even cooler. Oh, he jumped in later. Okay. He's pulling off the tempo. Very unusual finger technique. Like a finger with a bit of this Velociraptor grip. Kicks are perfect. Too perfect. It's a bit hard for me to hear if the snare falls between the kicks or on top of them. It sounds good. You don't hear that it's a hammer blast, but I'm just doubting myself. My old hearing. Super insane endurance. Yes, it's a bit of wrist tremble and fingers. This is such an insane endurance run song. Always super tough to play it live, especially because we played it towards the end of the gig. You know, the hands are not perfect. There are some like tiny inconsistencies, which is for me a good sign. Means that he didn't entirely fix everything, hopefully. Considering this is E-drums. Very good. Super good endurance. The right hand is a bit moldering on the ride cymbal. The left hand is mainly fingers. I'm mesmerized by the left hand. Thank you very, very, very much for the submission. The good stuff. Incredible left hand endurance. Also right hand, but for me this was always a left hand challenge rather than the right one. It was fairly precise. The kicks were more or less okay with the snare being in between them. What does a good drummer have in between his legs? A snare drum. Very good. Yes, sorry. Back to the old stupid jokes. Yeah, the triplet kick drum was also very, very, very precise. That was very, very good. The bad stuff, I'm not 100% sure how much you cleaned up. I don't really judge that much. You could have cleaned up or you could have left it as it is. If you didn't touch anything, it was super duper impressive. You just need to make sure that the snare stays where it's supposed to stay between the kicks the faster you go. But if you hear those things and you're 100% certain, then it's totally fine. One thing that's not a bad thing, but I have to point it out, is the finger technique, the overall rebound on the electric mesh head snare drum is maybe something you're not going to be able to recreate when you play an acoustic snare drum. The bounce might not be so strong or might be a little bit different. I'm not saying that it means that you suck and never going to be able to play on acoustic drums. I mean that it might be a bit different, a bit more challenging, and throw you off. Depends how often you play acoustic drums. I assume that you play acoustic drums from time to time. So that's just one thing to keep in mind, that perhaps this approach, this technique will not 100% work always in different situations. Make sure you don't neglect your wrist and work also a lot on your wrist technique, which is less rebound dependent and so on. Nevertheless, your finger technique looked very, very good. So well done. Thank you so much. This was awesome.
Well done.
And let's move on. Okay, guys, this is the infamous subscriber special request that one of the YouTube channel members or patrons left me. And this is gonna be something cool. I already spoiled it. Sorry for myself. This is going to be Karim, an Austrian gentleman that I happen to be a big fan of and hopefully a friend. Death. How do you pronounce it? Let me know. I really don't know. Ascension. This is fresh stuff from a month ago, premiered in April. A bit happy. Man, his hair. Morbid Angel is one of the best. Oh, the mix is so good. The snare is... Ah, yes, guys, very important. This thing. It's a sock that prevents his hair from being, you know, getting tangled on the stand. It works, I tried. Ah, super technical stuff. Oh, the blast sounds so good. Ah, mamma mia. I just don't like the zoom-ins. That's the only thing that I really don't like in the editing. But cool, it's like when he's hitting the left crash, the screen is shaking. It's a bit of a Kazgrunji vibe. Earthquake. Ah, beautiful dynamics. I'm gonna be harsh and I'm gonna criticize something here. Angles and object placement. Snare here and him. The snare is a little bit too much displaced from the center of the screen. Too much of this big boob ride. Too much of the empty wall here. Not sure about this. This one is a great angle. This one I absolutely love. This one, too much of this hobo ceiling. It contributes not that much to the video. White, the curtains are all right, but the white ceiling, that hi-hat on the left sounds awesome. Very good. Good ghost notes on the snare. You can hear it. You can hear everything. You can hear every little ghost notes. Very, very careful attention to detail. No co tam? The good stuff. Well, he's the guy every guy wants to become. I dream to become like him when it comes to drumming. So yeah, great technique, great audio. The drums sounded like super cool. Great hair. The bad stuff, well, the things that I pointed out just boost the video production, bro. You know what I'm talking about. More lights, fancy lights, camera movements, and Hollywood stuff. That's the only thing. Thank you very much. I'll shut up now. Let's move on. Boys and girls, this is submission number 4 from Mr. Savage Drums, who is a recurring character whom I met in Switzerland in February. No, that was March. That was already March, actually. And this is gonna be Irony of Fate. No, sorry. We are gonna rewatch his old video.
Notes on the left hand, very good.
Aha,
Two
yeah.
bass drums and
Two bass
double
drums and a
pedal.
double pedal.
Some people might not approve that.
This was a cool car. I think it was like a one take, everything.
Light symbol, which I... This is good. This is a good thing. The bad stuff, maybe just the camera quality, okay?
Camera quality.
The camera quality and the overall video, like you could use a better, nicer looking place.
Better,
Not that your place
wow.
was absolutely terrible, but still, you know, this
Better,
is like,
nicer
I'm
looking place.
trying
Just
to
put a
tell you
green
what
screen and that's
maybe
it.
the next steps of improvement could be, okay? So, and that's one thing. Maybe
I
a
miss my
tiny bit
Buc-ee's
more of the body,
onesie.
but I think like overall your energy was
More savagery.
already very, very good.
Oh man. Oh man. This is whole next level. That's it. That's it. Like he even's got his license plate name behind him. Wow, this drum kit is insane. He's got like Inferno, Behemoth, Dave Lombardo hybrid collection. But I think maybe it's the same drum kit actually. But like yeah, the room, look at the difference it's gonna make. Just a bit too much space over his head. This like serves little to no purpose. Oh, the 2/2s are awesome. And he's got, how many toms does he have? Wow, did you hear that? There was a bit of a with the sticks. Yes, thank you for leaving that thing. It's priceless. Don't fix that. I'm serious. Oh, the toms were like quiet. The snare is popping so much. More presence. Emotionally present drummer. Oh, the floor toms sound good. Wow, these rolls were fantastic. I wish the kick was a bit more juicy. It's a bit too dry. You left it on the frying pan for too long. You have Pearl Demon drives. Please use 2 single pedals. Super precise, very good. What China is that? I'm assuming it's also Paiste, but which one? The production, so much better. Yes, I encourage everybody to do the same. The good stuff, yes, thank you very much. Great room, great lights, great drums, great mix. A bit better than last time, but like a lot of that stuff was improved. Thank you very much. You get the award for legendary patience of listening to my nonsense and taking my advice to heart. The bad stuff, yeah, like I missed a little bit of the emotional presence, as I said. Like when you're playing, you're like, hell yeah, I love this song, and like I'm part of this whole fun thing. There was a bit of this fun kind of missing, you know, like one thing is learning all the technical parts, the other thing is like, you know, playing like you own the stage. So this is something that was like missing a little bit from your drumming, which for example, we saw it at Karim's video. Learn the parts so well that you can just kind of enjoy the moment, so to say, okay? Other than that, you improved and it was awesome. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work. Let's continue, guys. This is gonna be the final entry for today. It's gonna be submission number 5 from Mr. Dmitry Shabanov, who is a recurring character. We're gonna watch the first video. Aha, Death Philosopher. I recall this one.
Pearl Demon drives. He hits the bass drum very, very softly, and it sounds quite nice and punchy. Either super compressed.
Okay.
Cymbal choke with the kicks. Awesome, love it.
Ah, cymbal choke with the kicks, my weakness.
From what the bad stuff. Don't have that much to say here. The only thing that I could maybe expect from you a bit more of the body juice, so to say.
More body juice.
You know, so like the face was there, the technical parts were there, but you were a little bit too shy when you were like kind of like, you know, just kind of patting the drum kit on the head. You could go a little bit more with more hatred in there. But this is just my
not enough hatred.
Maybe you don't prefer to play it like that.
You prefer not to hate, huh?
Awesome.
This time, Dmitry is gonna perform Amorphous Dark Path drum cover. He's got long hair now. Finnish metal. Is it Finnish? I think so. I hope I'm not wrong. Very good. Fancier production. Looks like a small practice room. Very consistent kick drum. Yeah. Energy is kinda there. Yes, lyric singing. Check. Yeah. Metal Morde. Oh yeah. Windmill for life. Windmill power. Don't be afraid to hit harder. Metal. Dawaj metal. He plays like as if he's playing extreme 270 BPM blast beats. He like this kind of style is like kind of like sting and jump back. This gentle stuff on the cymbals is cool, nicely executed. Oh, good dynamics on the snare, very good build-up. It's a rather honest video. I don't think he edited anything or almost anything at all. It was precise enough. I was just liking the power a bit. The good stuff. Thank you very much for improving and for changing and for growing and becoming better. A lot of the good things. Cooler mix, cooler room, cooler overall production, good drumming, more passion, more energy. Things were there, things were happening. Super happy for you, and thanks for listening. The bad stuff, only the gentleness that still did not change that much. I still feel like you're being just a bit kind of saving the drum skins too much. You have to hit the drums as if there is no tomorrow. More metal drumming in your metal drumming. I'm sure that you're going to be able to make the drums sound actually much better, звукоизвлечение, if you're going to be like just putting a little bit more into everything, especially the toms. Don't be scared to hit the toms. The snare would be also much better. That's all I wanted to say. Super cool, never stop improving, and hopefully see you in the future once again. Cheers. Okay guys, congratulations once again. Batch number 35 is a falafel wrap. With these 5 participants, we are gonna move on with the next 5 participants in batch number 36. As you can see here, we're gonna of course also have another subscriber's request. You can always send that one if you're a member of my YouTube channel or a patron. Among these other 4 reckless and brave unlucky participants. If you haven't been featured yet and you're new to this series, make sure that you watch the video on rules of submission if you would like to be featured here before you send me your stuff, in order to get familiar with the rules and avoid chaos and confusion. Additionally, everybody and anybody who feels generous enough, you can always support me by becoming a patron or a member of my YouTube channel morally and, more importantly, financially. Any help is of course welcome and appreciated. By becoming a member of my YouTube channel, you're gonna get custom emojis and all kind of cool perks like early access to my videos, drums only version of my drum videos. With that being said, I hope I didn't miss anything. If yes, then whatever, I'm gonna criticize myself next time. Till then, hopefully see you in the near future with the next episode. Good luck, guys. Take care, stay healthy. Eugene out. Cheers.
Impressed by this precision? Me too. This is all achievable thanks to the Foot Blaster triggers. Make sure that you head to footblaster.com and use the code Eugene in order to get a discount for your next Foot Blaster trigger purchase.
Man, his hair. Morbid Angel is one of the best.